Back out here in the bottom half of the 8th inning, Vermont Mountaineers leading the North Adams Steelcats 5-2. And we have a new pitcher on the mound. And Noah, will you tell me who that is?
Yeah, well, it's Brendan McFall from Tufts University, the Oceanside, New York native. And a big fella out there on the mound, a hard-throwing 6'2 righty. He's got a 4-0 record so far with his time with the Vermont Mountaineers. 9 2/3 innings pitched. He's got 11 strikeouts and 5 appearances. And all of the games that Brendan McFall has played in, and I know we only have had 1 loss on the season, but the Mountaineers have won.
Telling me you have 1 loss. Come on, man. Come on.
We got to have some friendly fire.
Yeah. I ribbed you about the Giants. It's okay.
Yeah, right, exactly. I need some winning in my life here.
Yeah, need some winning. I won a championship with my team last year. I'll spread the wealth.
Yeah. Hey, so did I. Well, I guess 2 years ago.
Well, I'm talking about the Trenton Generals,
right,
who
exactly.
I called games for last year.
Yes.
So, anyway, it'll be 3, 4, 5 due up in the order for the Steelcats. It'll be Galaney, Mutz, and Hannon, pending any pinch hitters. Here's Ryan Galaney's walk-up song, something I really like. It's a little bit of like old school, and then you come back with the hip-hop beat after that. But he is 0 for 2 today. He struck out. He has grounded to short. He's also walked. As Brendan McFall kicks and he comes home. Swung on and popped up. Over near the first base side. Pregent underneath of it. Calling. Make the grab. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 8th.
And I have now called a pop-up. I call it the McFall point. Because every single time McFall comes in, almost every single time, he gets batters to just pop it up. And he does it. To get out of the inning, the bases, runners on second and third with 2 away in a 1-run game in Sanford. He comes on, throws 2 pitches. The second one is popped up into right field, and before he even knew where it was going, he walks off the mound pointing to the sky and then just pumps his fist in the air. And I was just like, wow, this guy is just phenomenal.
Now that's funny. So 1-0 here on Brady Mutz. Mutz today is 0 for 3. He's reached on an error, scored, lined out to the first baseman and fly to left as he drills one deep to right center field. It is out of the reach of Johnston. Mutz heading into second. He will stop there. A 1-out double for Brady Mutz, and boy, did he crush it.
He absolutely did, and I thought maybe Johnston was going to get over there, but Jack Cohn also not able to make that one, and it gets down in between the 2 center and right fielders.
So that one was drilled, and here comes Kyle Hannon, who's having a spectacular day at the plate. 2 for 3, 2 singles and a run scored, and an RBI, and he drove in Brady Mutz back in the second inning. The Cats have not scored since then, so let's see if they can do it right here. Hannon standing in from the left side. McFall checks back at second, kicks and comes home. It's a breaking ball. It's down and in, ball 1, and head coach not liking that. He's got some words to say for the home plate umpire.
Yeah, and you can hear him there. He was trying to say, was that outside? Where did it miss there? Trying to get a clarification.
Well, McFall, long look in once again. Is Hannon waggling his bat? The 1-0. He takes a strike on the outside corner. 1-1. 1 gone. Here in the bottom of the 8th. Brady Mutz at second after he just doubled. Joel Holmes. Not happy with the strikes called today. 1-1. Breaking ball outside. Couldn't quite get that in the zone. It appears McFall has not gotten that breaking pitch over early.
Yeah, right now the breaking ball not quite over the plate like it's been for him so far this year. And, McFall up there, he hasn't pitched a ton of innings, but he's gotten a lot of wins on the season. Comes in, we call him the 5th inning guy.
2-1. Hannon takes down and in, bounces up there. Nice block there by Retzbach. 2-1. You see that? I don't know. She's not doing it now. Did you see that girl out there in center field bumping the volleyball up?
I did see that. It was distracting me.
It was distracting. She did, but she was like awesome at it. She was doing it like 15 times in a row. Anyway, Hannon stands in 3-1 now on the second baseman from Penn State. McFall kicks. Hannon takes down and in, ball 4. And that'll put 2 on with 1 out for Joaquin Monkey. He's 1 for 3, has a very long double off the wall.
That one was really close there. I think both McFall and the batter there were just kind of in hand right now. Like, we're looking at each other and kind of looking back like, what do we do? What are we doing here? Are we taking a walk or are we staying here?
Yeah. Okay, so Monkey and Franco due up next. Still only 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th as the tying run comes to the plate. Here it comes. Strike at the bottom of the zone, 0-1.
And right now, if you're Brendan McFall, you have to be thinking double play ball, trying to get a ground out here. You can get a pop-up. We've seen him have a lot of access to that, and now maybe try and think about getting a ball on the ground here in the infield.
Infield is at double play depth. Corner infielder's back. Monkey takes the 0-1, down and away, ball 1.
And that right there, it missed. But I like that pitch.
It doesn't bother me either.
No, I like that pitch. He goes for the down and away, and it wasn't so down that it wasn't something that a righty hitter wouldn't swing at.
McFall, 1-1. Monkey grounds it, and it's going to get through the 5-6 hole into left field. Stopping at third is Mutz, and that's going to put the bases loaded with only 1 out for Cesar Franco.
Up next is number 27.
And wow, this is just quite a turn of events here. Both Vermont and now North Adams showing the offense here late inning-wise.
And is that it for Brendan McFall, or is that going to be a pitch? Is that going to be a conflict on the mound?
So my guess is they're going to leave him in for right now. Matt Elliott, that's the pitching coach. He's going to go out. He's going to talk to him. And Matt Elliott, a wonderful guy. I have a lot of trust in him, and I have a lot of trust in McFall. I think they're going to give him at least this next batter.
Well, there's a righty warming up on the mound down the left field line. As Binder waits on deck. Franco today is 0 for 2. He's walked, grounded out to second. He's also flied to right. He's got to put a good swing on the ball here. He cannot ground out, cannot ground into a double play. Because, I mean, this is your best chance. Right here, you've got bases loaded, less than 2 outs. You've got to have a good approach at the plate. And there's a big hole between third and short. Look the other way. But McFall does have a powerful fastball, averaging 88, probably going to touch 91, 92. See if Cesar can go the other way, get a base hit, score a run. First pitch to him. Franco takes a strike right down the pipe. That was a breaking ball. And probably a changeup, actually. 0-1.
Vermont has been in this situation before. Matthew Scabilio from Colby College, had the bases loaded with 1 out in the bottom of the 10th inning at Mystic the other day. Got a double play to end the game.
Well, the 0-1 is outside, ball 1. As you see, the lights are on. If you look out and left, that left field pole not on. So, it's only 7:45, but we got to, the light's only going to last till about 8:30. McFall set at the belt. Here he comes. Franco tried to check his swing. Does. Takes it down low, 2-1.
And McFall right here has got to find the strike zone. I'm going to say it right now because what's happening is McFall is falling behind, and he's really now then worried about the runners on base.
He is. Franco waiting. McFall. Here he comes. That's low, ball 3-1. And I'm telling you right now, Franco has to wait for his pitch. It's a 3-1 count. It's got to be 100% perfect. McFall, a long look in. 3-1 is swung on and fouled back. That'll run the count full. Only the 3rd full count today for Vermont pitching.
And that seems way lower than what we normally do.
Yes.
Of course,
it happens the one day I actually keep track.
Yes. Oh, my. Oh.
Big pitch right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases loaded here in the bottom of the 8th. McFall in trouble. The payoff pitch. Swung on. Ripped down the right field line. It's going to roll into the corner. 1 run's going to score. Hannon's racing around third. He's going to score a 2-run double for Cesar Franco, and the Cats are within 1 here in the bottom of the 8th.
Wow. That's all I have to say. It has been a crazy turn of events here. We thought Vermont was going to run away with it. They got shut down, only scored a few there, and then all of a sudden the North Adams offense comes alive and has just put up 2 runs, and there's runners on second and third with still only 1 away.
And this is it. This is going to be it for McFall. Not his best performance today. Who did you say was going to come in?
It looks like it might be Jack Metzger.
So Jack, that name sounds familiar to me, and I don't know why. I feel like he's either from New Jersey or I played against him once. Is he from Jersey?
You know what? Off the top of my head, let me see for you.
Like I played most of my summer ball was played in Jersey. I went to high school in Jersey. The name Jack Metzger sounds really, really familiar. I don't know why though. So anyway, there's going to be a pitching change
From Ohio.
from Ohio. Maybe I know a different Metzger. I don't know. Anyway, so Franco at second on the double, Monkey at third after he singled. 2 runs already in the inning, still only 1 out, and it looks like Scott Jones is going to pinch hit for William Binder. And I like that. I like that decision. Binder is a strong hitter, but Scott Jones is seeing the ball better right now. Scott Jones had 2 hits yesterday, and honestly, you know what we're going to see? We're going to see a squeeze.
Yeah.
I can tell you that right now because so the other day, we're not going to go to commercial here because I feel like talking. So the other day when we were playing Ocean State, this was what, Friday? This was Friday. It feels like so long ago. So Ryan Galaney doubled. That tied the game in the bottom of the 10th, which obviously because of the ghost runner. He got over to third on a wild pitch, and then Scott Jones came to the plate. Actually, no, he got over to third on a sac bunt. Scott Jones came to the plate, and Straub gave him the bunt sign. And he was like, yeah, I'm going to get a big sac bunt because he's done it before. You got to see he had a safety squeeze, earlier in the season. And he got it, but he was intentionally walked. So that put runners at first and third, and then Kyle Hannon came to the plate, and then he was intentionally walked. And then Tyler Epstein came up, and then Epstein, Galaney, and Straub had a conversation. They were wondering, hey, Tyler, do you want to bunt here? Tyler was 3 for 4 on the day already. They was like, nah, he's going to hit. So he gets down 0-2. Ball goes right through the legs of the catcher, Chase Meggers. Galaney comes home, scores, Cats win.
Wow.
But Scott Jones, I'm going to call it. I'm going to tell the whole world. He is going to bunt. Do not text the coach. Do not text Matt Holmes. That's not okay. Anyway, the infield does come in as Jones getting his first at bat of the day. Not really sure where he's going to go as Binder's a third baseman and Jones is an outfielder. First pitch to Jones is swung on, grounded, foul down the third base line. Have to check out next inning if he remains in the game or they put in an infielder. But I love this move by Austin Straub. Still only 1 out, and I'm surprised he didn't bunt, so he proves me wrong, but he should be looking to go the other way. The pitch. He takes down and away, ball 1. Biggest at bat of the game right here. Some little kid down there just said, Mom, it's 1-1-1. Could be an omen. Scott Jones waiting the pitch. Jones swings, sends one over near the right field side. It's going to go foul. It's going to drop out on the warning track, and Jones down in the count 1-2.
Yeah, and maybe if Vermont had a real first baseman over there, that could have been a potential play.
The infield was in,
yes,
and you really don't have a chance. And Scott Jones is lucky that the infield is in right now. But again, a fly ball, a rather deep fly ball, will get this game tied up. The pitch. Jones swings a little tapper on the infield. Runner's not going. Looks back at first. Now goes to third. Does Williamson. And he retires Scott Jones. So that'll bring it up to Justin Sierra, who is 1 for 3 today, the 9-hitter. He's singled, struck out, and been hit by a pitch. So 1 for 2.
And this now has really taken a little bit of weight off the Vermont shoulders because now you can get the out wherever. It doesn't matter how you get it, you just need one.
But my thing is, if this wasn't the 9-hitter and Justin Sierra wasn't struggling at the plate, I would walk him to load the bases. But Sierra takes a strike at the bottom of the zone, 0-1, just to have that force at any base.
So, I don't think, knowing Mitch Holmes, he's ever going to give up a walk. I think he is too I don't know if proud is the right word.
Well, Sierra bounces one over to shortstop. Up with it is Cox. Throws across in time, and that will retire the side. But the Cats get 2 runs. They do it on 3 hits. There were no errors and 2 were left. They go to the 9th inning. Cats are within 1. They're down 5-4.